Hi there, this is Marissa Santoro with In Our Shoes, and today we are talking about owning your story. Owning one narrative, one version of your story. So why does that matter? Well, if you are just considering a new career opportunity, a new job opportunity, or maybe even making a career transition one day, you might want to dust off the resume, update your LinkedIn profile, start doing your outreach, and those are the obvious actions that we would take, right? But when you're doing that outreach and when you're connecting with people that say, so tell me a little bit about what you do, one of the biggest pitfalls that I've seen professionals do is share so much experience that they have in so many different areas. So whether you're, let's say, in operations or marketing, or you've done some finance, and maybe you're expert at all of those, but you really want to lead with just one thing, right? So if you consider yourself a book, right, you have all these different chapters, but you only want to lead with one, right? One chapter that shares your story, that picks one spot, that hits that beat, and then piquing their interest, they will learn more about you. Now, that's not to say that you should poo-poo and backdoor all those other things that you do and not mention them, right? You definitely want to have those, at the forefront. But when you're connecting with someone and someone's asking you more about what you do, you don't want to give a picture that you are the Jack or Jill of all trades, right? Because that can work against you. So in the post here in this article, I share some things about that. And then just really the mindset around that too for you. It's not only for other people, right? Of course, you want to make sure you're coming across, as someone who is clear on what they want. But let's just talk about the clarity that you need as well, right? Because when you are clear on exactly what it is that you're looking for, that you envision yourself doing, that you're passionate about doing, maybe it's working for some really exciting people, energetic people, positive people, high performing people, and just thinking about that, right? Maybe the function doesn't matter. Maybe just working within a company or a specific area excites you, right? Invigorates you. Focus on that in your own, as you're going through this process, as you're moving towards whatever that next step is for you, that next chapter. But definitely pick a spot with your why, right? What you want to do, why you want to do it. And then just let the conversation, unfold from there. That will give you so much more clarity. You will be focused. You will be more confident. Not to say you're not confident, but you will feel more confident, right? Your back will straighten up. You'll just feel clear. And you know what? You also come across as someone that's like, you know what, this is what I do, and no, I don't do that, and no, I don't do that, right? So you're actually making it really simple of what you don't do, or what you're not interested in, or what you don't want to lead, right? And you're just taking a non-negotiable approach to getting closer to what you want, right? And that's something that's energy that people can feel, right? It's emotional energy that people can feel, and if you're a great fit for them and they're a great fit for you, then great. And if you're not, that's okay too, right? You've just saved yourself many hours, possibly days, of back and forth email, phone calls, whatever that might be, trying to decide, right? And if they can't nail you down, some people actually are very open about that. They'll say, we can't really nail you down in this resume. We can't really figure this out. You're great at all these things. We just can't choose. You don't want them to get to that point, right? You want them to be able to choose, just like a menu, right? When you go to a restaurant, this is what I want. This is what I deliver. And then you could talk about all the other things that you lead with, the oh, by the way. So, if this is something that you could be, putting forward and may not realize it, maybe it's just a tiny tweak, I'm not saying you have to revamp your LinkedIn profile or your pitch when you get on the phone with someone, but, maybe it's just a tiny little tweak. So go back and ask yourself, am I really leading with what I want, who I want to work with, what I want to do, and why I want to do it? And then when you get on that call with someone, sometimes hearing yourself, right, out loud gives you that clarity. Well, you know what? I didn't sound so clear for myself. How am I expecting other people to think, that I'm clear? Or maybe you see some, eye contact, like eyes glazed over, or a confused look on someone where you're like, I really need to tighten this up. All right. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoy the post below. And remember, pick a spot. One story, right? Just pick one story about your story, your career story, the narrative that you want to lead with, and then the rest will unfold from there. All right, here's to your gutsy moves. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.